This is a nice song.
It's jam. Hey man, what you think about the sound?
Sounds really good.
Dude, this is the Tribit Lavaa. And the speaker's kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? I see what you did there, Tribit. Hey, speaking of Tribit, we've been pronouncing this the wrong way the entire time. And that's how I'm gonna reintroduce myself. Hey, welcome back to New Stuff TV, the Untechnical Tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. I have been pronouncing this company's name wrong the whole doggone time, Richardson, because it's not Tribit, it's not Tribit, it is Tribit. They actually told me in the paperwork, when they sent this speaker over here for me to show you guys, they said, hey, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Our name is Tribit, spelled T-R-E-E--B-I-T. Dude, I sound like that was a whole bar. Dude, that was a whole bar, bro. Seriously, they told me to check myself before I wreck myself. And this is 80 watts of straight up jamming for 12 hours, like up to 12 hours. That's the playtime on this thing. Wait, did I get that right? No, 24 hours. They didn't double it up on me just that fast. Dude, 24 hours worth of jamming time on this speaker. Dude, I'm looking at all the specs here, man. This thing is actually fully loaded at a really great price. We got 80 watts, 43 Holtz, what's a Holtz? 43 hertz worth of ultra deep bass. And it's IP67 rated, 24 hours worth of battery life, Bluetooth 5.4, and it has a TWS mode. I'm gonna show you how to get there. Come on in here, Wilson. So on the top of this, let me turn it down some more. On top of this, this is where your controls are. You got your power, Bluetooth, those big buttons that I love Tribit for. Tribit, let me see your face, Tribit. I love that you do that, okay? Keep on doing the big buttons because people like me, my eyesight is diminishing. I like these big buttons. Let's get back into it. Then you got your bass button right there, but that's where you do your TWS pairing. It's right on top of the speaker. No crazy app work or nothing like that. You just tap that button on this one, tap it on the other one, they find each other, bing, bing. Wilson, you know where we going next with this?
Where we going?
You know where I'm going. You know I like to get to that speaker booty as soon as possible. Let's get over to the speaker booty, brother. All right, so you got to keep this closed, man. That way you can keep that IP rating intact. But then once you need to get in there, you open it up. You get your charge on through USB-C, and then you can also charge out with the USB-A, and then you got your aux. Hey, a lot of you guys complain when they remove the aux. Tribit is doing it for you. Like, they're keeping the aux. That way you can use your files on your phone without Bluetooth. But guess what, man? I don't know if you noticed this, but it has a strap. Did you notice the strap?
Yeah.
It has a strap. It is absolutely detachable because sometimes I don't want to be strapped. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to go straight raw speaker. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I just want to get a handle on things. You know what I'm saying? Get in here, Wilson. Let me show you how I get a handle on things. It comes with this detachable handle, man. You just clip it on there just like that with the D-ring. You got a D-ring on the other side, and bam, I got a handle, and then you can get a grip on life and take your jams wherever you want to go. Tribit, I love that you're doing stuff like that. That is absolute value from where I stand. But speaking of value, let's look at the build quality because that's where sometimes a lot of companies kind of skip on the value. So let's see if Tribit is going to do that or not. This is, I do like Tribit speakers. They always come with a good design, okay? We got this mesh right here. We got these radiators on the side. This is an all plastic build. It's like a coated plastic, well, no, it's not coated. It's almost like a soft touch. I think it's just textured really. So it's not like a neoprene or rubber, which I wish it could be because that would actually save it from scratches and stuff like that. But we're getting value here, right? That's all plastic. You got your mesh. And then on the bottom, you got your neoprene or rubber foot. What do you think that is? Neoprene, silicone?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Let's say it's silicone. But that thing is solid. It just stays where it's at.
You can hear the weight of it too.
And you hear that thunk. It's like, you know how they used to talk about the old car doors back in the day? When you close that door, it's like a prison door. Ka-thunk. So it's got some nice weight to it. But the shape, design, and build quality, and even the sound profile kind of reminds you of some other things on the market, which are its direct competitors, which would be this bad boy right here, the JBL Xtreme 4, and this popular one right here from Soundcore, which would be the Boom 2. In other videos, Wilson, you know how we get down. We gotta compare these joints and see which one sounds best. We're gonna put them up for now because Lavaa is the star of the show. Dude, The sound is good. I'm gonna turn it up some more because we gotta do a sound check and let the people hear what this thing actually sounds like. Do a dedicated sound check, but let's turn it up a little bit. That is solid.
I say so.
That is a solid and respectable sound right there. I dig it. Let's get into this app, man. I got to show you some stuff. All right, my bad. I stood up. I don't want to get you all riled up, Wilson. Sit back down, man. Sit back down. All right, let me share my app screen with you because it does come with an app. There's some stuff you might want to get into here. So you get in there, and then you got the simple interface right here. You got your forward and back tracks, play and pause. You got your volume, your battery levels right there. Then you can get into this EQ. You can do a customized EQ. It's actually a 5-band customizable EQ. Let me do that. Show you that 5-band EQ right there. Bam, you can do that to your heart's content and just play around with it. Or you can get to their presets. They give you several of them to choose from. And then once you're done with that, you can get into your settings and stuff, like check your firmware and stuff like that. And you can even kind of customize how your app looks depending on, you know, how you're feeling that day, I guess. But that's pretty simple as far as the app. And I kind of like it that way. All you really need to do with a speaker app is just check some things and then do your EQ. And then you usually don't even have to go back to it, especially when you got your linking button right up here front and center. That way you don't have to go and do anything wonky. But at the end of the day, man, this is a solid speaker with a solid sound. So y'all stay tuned for this sound check and tell me what you think in the comments. Keep being good to each other and we'll see you when we see you.